The voice.
But you had a good one.
I had a good time. I had a good time. Me, where there's rock music, my friend, I just be yelling. And because I have a bad voice, I don't know how to sing. Yeah. So I just be there, just, screaming and shit.
So, you're not a Liverpool fan.
Mm-mm. And also United.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Man, that pressure was serious, you guys.
Oh,
I hate that I missed the game.
I missed such days at Old Trafford, bro.
I hate that I missed the game.
We were 2-0 up. And then, before we knew it, we were 4-2 down.
We are now hunting.
We started recording. You wake me up when these guys are done.
Wait.
First come and
Hi.
But with energy. Hi guys. Welcome back.
Yes.
Welcome to episode. Guys, I've even lost count.
14.
Episode 14.
Episode.
Nothing serious.
I saw someone on Twitter saying what they on their pod they never talk about something serious. Guys, let us be now. This is me being serious for like 2 seconds.
Leave the show.
We are
being serious. Leave the show.
First be serious,
But
we are.
the pod is called Nothing Serious.
True.
I believe if you expect serious on here, you're not serious. You need to do better with your life.
Yeah. And if you expect serious stuff, wait for NTV at 9 or NBS at 9, live at 9.
But if you
you
want
can check out BBC as well.
Yeah.
They usually have some serious things.
Sky News,
CNN, Fox.
Yes.
But
if you do not expect anything serious and you just want nothing serious,
Pause the fire.
hi guys.
Pause the fire.
It's okay.
Our fire guy has likes.
Our fire guys
That's Moses' work by now.
Thank you guys for liking, sharing, commenting. You're now.
Yeah.
I feel like Moses is having his I told you
Yeah,
so
exactly.
moment.
Because he told us,
It's
sorry.
alright.
Yeah,
It's
sorry.
alright.
So, Mr. Producer, good guys. Off that guy, then there's this guy who came and he was like, man, their pod, it's about what. So,
What was he saying?
like, I don't know what. First of all, I hate explaining myself. Yeah. Two, man, I hate explaining because most of the time, if I'm explaining
By
myself,
the time someone is in
that means
public
I'm not
relations
confident about
and
something.
they have an
They are
issue
tired.
explaining themselves. Just know they are
So,
tired.
I won't even explain myself. I just know out there on online and what, there's this new term called hate watching.
Oh, yeah.
And guys will just hate watch you for
They do.
like the
They do.
most unreal issues you get. So someone is like, oh, that one with that pod with Mutuzo and Oba Faizo, what. Yes, I can't wait for it to fall. What.
You wait.
I'm like,
My
but
advice
guys,
is
we are
get a
on
chair.
the floor. Where are we falling to?
Guys.
If we were hosting like ministers and the president, you get.
There you'd have something.
Like me, I cannot attract a head of state. I'm told out there there are people.
Attracting heads
There are
of
people who are attracting heads
But
of
guys,
state.
look, nothing
Me?
but love from us. For us, we're positive people.
Yeah.
No beef, no hate. If you don't like the pod, it's okay. Just, scroll. Go to next.
Move on.
If you love the pod, like and subscribe.
Guys,
Yeah.
We
20 subscribers.
There's
We're
a
20
target.
subscribers away from
From
1,000.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Let's
I
get those
said I
20.
want to
Yeah.
make a big deal out of it, by the way.
Yeah.
Let me
Guys,
see.
We're going to celebrate. We're going
Guys,
the
to
way
push us to 1K,
Yeah.
guys.
Guys,
Push
1K.
us.
But
20K.
Yeah,
Kalambo,
980.
I
So
bought
20
a new
subscribers.
glass, guys.
Oh my God.
let's get those by the time Jesus resurrects. Yeah. By the
Only
time
20.
20. By the time Jesus resurrects.
By the
Forget
way,
1K.
Bernard, you and Thomas and Pfizer, you are the real disciples.
Yeah.
Baba laba wonga, baba twala, you like. I saw people walking here. I saw people walking.
No,
Until
I
now,
was
you're
lost for a
released.
second.
Like,
Where are you
they
going?
released you from prison, right? Like, you're off bail, so now we can talk.
Yeah.
can talk, right?
we
I
can
was
talk.
seeing
Okay.
people here marching with like the cross and what.
Hey,
Guys,
you guys don't know shit.
The real cross was carried a bit earlier.
But let me tell you, me, when it comes to activism, don't get me wrong, I love the cause. I am all for freedom and all that.
However,
But I am not yet there. Like to that point of get out, go on the street. Ever since the time they arrested me in the last election,
You understood.
I'm still.
but you'll be pushed there one day. Don't worry.
You've had a taste of your
Just
medicine.
give yourself time. You'll be pushed there.
And now I'm starting to enjoy
You'll be pushed there.
soft life.
Now chill.
You know it.
Those of all are comedians.
If you don't know,
I
me,
think-
if you don't know, by the way, I slept at Chigo. Did you know that?
I saw. How could I not see you slap me like 20 times?
Should we start your week from Chigo?
Tell us.
Let's start from Chigo.
How was your week?
Your week.
My week was too long. I'll take up like a lot of
No, it's
time.
okay.
So you guys
Summarize
We
it.
will listen.
now if I summarize, it won't be fun anymore.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Who do we start with?
Mutuzo.
Mutuzo.
Guys, I bought a new wine glass. So my
Therapy.
week,
Shopping therapy. Yeah?
yes. So
Retail
my week was
therapy.
amazing.
Retail.
I bought a new glass.
Nice.
But me, as the head watcher that I am,
Touch color.
Okay.
Touch color.
yeah, Chukola,
Eh.
I'm not going to get into details. I just
But
want
just say you're
you
happy.
guys to know
Yeah.
I have been cashing out on returns.
On hate watching. Well done.
But
First, explain to people who are not on Twitter what hate watching is.
hate
Oh,
watching.
hey.
It's when like you hate someone and then you wait for that moment for their downfall.
To
That's-
celebrate.
Yes, to celebrate.
Celebrate.
That's hate watching. So for me, this week I have watched 3 people fall, and the week was amazing. But I also
Is
blew-
Jesus inclusive? Because he
No,
damn
I
fell
love-
as well.
You guys realize this is a shit where Jesus is not going to come back.
Man.
Yeah? Like Jesus will come back,
also,
So you're celebrating.
and then you guys will start hate watching Jesus. Like, just wait for him
As
to
he's
die
turning water
again.
into wine.
Hey.
It's like, sure, guys.
yeah, but one other thing. So last week I did a did you know, and like it blew up. I was going to Fort Portal, and I posted the video on TikTok, and my network was, and I was very busy when I was in Fort Portal, so I wasn't really on TikTok. And then someone sent me a message on WhatsApp saying, and I'd posted like a different serious video. And they're like, when people on WhatsApp see the seriousness in this video, they cannot imagine that you're talking about vaginas on TikTok. And then I remembered, I'm like, wait, I put up a video on TikTok. I go to TikTok and I have 3,000 new followers. The video blew up and people were just,
well done.
So I have a new,
Did you know?
did you know,
Okay.
for you guys that, so that we move on from the other one. So, and please don't ask me how I get to these
It's
these
okay.
videos.
Yeah,
I
we-
wait a lot of
we-
my
we- we
A
TikTok.
listen.
did you know is a did you
We
know?
listen, we
So-
don't judge.
Judge.
Did you know that female spotted hyenas have pseudo penises?
What does pseudo mean?
Like
is that?
it's a
Like a fake penis.
penis.
Like a fake penis.
They have pseudo penises, which they use for copulation, urination, and giving birth. Like
What?
female spotted hyenas
Yes.
give birth
Through
through
penises.
their pseudo penis.
So you saying hyenas are LGBTQ?
I think they're the Q in LGBT.
Because you said that's a female. Yeah. It's a female and it has a penis.
it's the Q.
I cannot
It's a Q.
explain it, but so you can
Auntie.
research it further. But like,
Ah,
female-
no, hell no.
female
I'm not
spotted
about to research.
hyenas
Yeah. They
have pseudo penises
Yeah.
that they use for
Copulation,
urination, copulation. But for me, what blew my mind was that they use these pseudo penises to give birth.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I can keep
be some
saying this, but
painful
like
shit.
exactly, like that's what blew my
be
mind.
some pain.
So I wanted to like read more about the pseudo penis, and turns out that I want to remind you guys of an audio that was on social media years back
Dico.
about a dico. Yeah, so I was reading about the pseudo penis, and it turns out it's actually a clitoris that is enlarged.
Yeah, like an elongated clitoris.
So it looks like a
yeah.
penis, but
It is. Oh, I see.
so yeah, but like imagine how painful it is for
Clitoris-
hyenas to.
clitoris and
I have
skin.
like 10 questions.
And CKM, yes.
Skin,
But let me
that's
pull them
like
down to
that.
3.
That's like that. Scar.
I had like 10 questions, but let me pull them
Yeah,
down to
think
3.
about it. Like it's fucked up.
Wamba, you ask quickly.
What did you say?
He said that's their
It's the clitoris and CKM.
Clitoris je basikam like bagikwata mochegera. And you know what they say about enkwata zibera ngumu.
But wait, guys, is that shit real? Like,
What?
Yeah.
Oh, as
first
in-
of all, I know people. I do know some ladies go for pooling, but
Yeah.
Many ladies.
Yeah, many ladies.
first
do.
of all, why do they go for pooling?
So it is alleged. I don't know how true it is.
Hey, so you didn't pool?
no.
I'm not ashamed to say
Guys,
I really
this,
did not.
this is my best friend if you didn't.
First of all,
You have
that's-
these discussions
that's
alone.
that's I think it's culture for Uganda, right? And like maybe it's essential. Not out there.
Some do call it culture.
I
No,
don't know
it's-
what it is, but like it's really in the
it's
central.
a sexual. I mean, because in very many cultures, the man is sort of supreme.
Yeah.
So the woman is created to pleasure the man.
pleasure the man.
And one way a woman pleasures the man is by making sure that her organs are ripe and ready.
And warm.
And warm and sort of,
Yeah.
for the man.
Yeah.
Apparently, when you pull,
That's-
it adds an
which is
extra
sad,
warmth
for the man.
Yeah.
for the man. and
Which I
then-
don't really understand.
I
but-
don't get
I
it.
want
It's
to
also
ask-
alleged, actually.
But you
I'm using alleged heavily because I really don't know. But apparently, it also makes giving birth
Easier?
easier. Apparently,
Yeah.
I don't.
We need a fact
see-
checker. Humphrey, first Google this.
I don't
No,
think-
I don't think you'll
You want-
find it
yeah,
on
I
You
don't
want
Google.
to
You'll
Google
find it
and
on
scale.
Now,
don't think you'll
this
find it
takes
on
me to my
Google.
second question. This is why I don't Google random shit anymore.
Yeah.
For
It's
some
actually
reason,
interesting.
every time I Google something, it comes to all my feeds. Like I'll go on Instagram.
Oh yeah, the algorithm.
I'll
Yes,
find it.
yes.
I'll go on TikTok. I'll find.
Let me tell you a hack. Let me tell you a hack that I use. Yeah. Whenever I'm going to Google some wild shit that I don't want to be part of my history, first I open an incognito tab. Always do that. If you're going to search for some shit that you don't want the algorithm to pick up on, open an incognito tab, go to Google, then search. That history doesn't come to your
Serious?
Yes, exactly.
Let me tell you. So
Don't just open your Google and go and search for
So
whatever.
let me
last
tell you
Always
what.
week
be
I made a
careful.
mistake.
Yeah.
This
Yeah. Open
Last
an
week-
incognito window.
Last week I was talking about abortion online on X, yeah.
So,
And I
this.
went to my Google because usually when I'm not sure about something, I'll
Where's
not
the
just
setting?
I'll like go at least Google and like read just to be sure. And I Googled something about abortion because we're
We have
talking
to try
about
this
it
yeah.
on X.
No, we have to. Let me see.
My TikTok, my Instagram, my everything is about abortion. I don't like if I give someone my
Abortion,
my
abortion is an okay topic.
So let me
Abortion
show
is
you.
guys come back here.
Yes,
Abortion is
yes,
an
abortion,
okay
yes,
topic,
yeah.
yeah. But you remember there's a restaurant I was pushing. We had a chili challenge that time, yeah. So this guy, my boss, then told me make sure you find out the effects of heavy chili on people before we run the
Chili,
campaign.
yeah.
Yeah. So of course I've had those things of when you eat a lot of chili, like when your ass will itch. So I go online. I go on Google. I'm like, so when you eat chili,
Does your ass?
does
Yes.
your ass itch when you go for a long one?
Uh-huh.
Guys, 2, 3, like 6 hours later, we are chilling. I'm scrolling, but you know that TikTok scrolling of now you're just scrolling
Just
to have
randomly.
fun, the earphones, you're tired, so everything is out.
Yeah.
So just scrolling my boys around. Chum. If your ass is paining, what? Guys. And now, remember I told you I don't like explaining myself. So if your ass is paining, like everyone was like, wait, Pfizer.
What is that?
What is
What's
your
wrong with your
TikTok
ass?
feed?
Yes, that's how the algorithm works.
no, but you
So
ever,
now,
that's
I
crazy, man.
Like
It
if
is.
something is crazy,
You
I don't even Google.
Yeah.
I just be like, maybe let me go to ChatGPT. But Google, hell no.
But has that shit ever happened to you? Like you take so much chili and I don't want to say you get an itchy ass, but it's so hard. Like when you go for number 2, bro, it's like there's fire.
Me, I don't even eat chili, so I don't know.
Same, I don't.
that
Man,
shit has
you should
happened to
tell
me.
us.
Does it?
Oh,
It's a fight.
yeah.
So I didn't need to Google. I could have just called
There's a
Jacob.
famous place with nice chicken wings. I'm not going to mention the name. And
Don't
then like,
mention now. It's
I don't want to mention their name. They have nice chicken wings, that's for sure. And I loved their chicken wings, especially if I have like those long nights at home, munches, like those are my munches. Like I order them and keep them. But let me tell you, bro, every time I have those wings, as much as I love them, in my mind, I'm already preparing for the next morning.
Yeah.
As soon as I wake up like this,
Chaos.
it's fire down there, bro. You should see me.
Bro, blood.
I promise. And every time I eat them, whether I've eaten 4 or 6 or 12,
Always.
it's always. And for some reason, I even try to take milk, like just after eating them, because milk and chili. But bro, in the morning, I just go and I'm like, God damn. And you see, most of the time I go to the toilet, for real guys, most of the time I go, I have my phone.
Yes.
So I'm like on TikTok, and I'm like, like always bouncing my feet on a normal day. Switch, properly. Every time I have those swings, just aside, bro, I don't even go with the phone.
Let me tell
because I know.
Let me ask you guys something.
I want to have the time because I'll be like this.
Let me ask you, Dasha, let me ask you. A toothache.
That's fucked up, bro. Yeah.
A toothache.
Yeah.
And very bad diarrhea.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
Like that chili diarrhea of yours.
Yeah.
one?
That's not even
Which
just
one did you
diarrhea,
choose?
man. It's
Of the
diarrhea
two?
because it's hot,
Diarrhea.
I think they're all. I think they all have their special. Yeah.
Please
sure.
choose.
No. What do you mean?
Either you have a toothache
Yeah.
or what Dasha is going.
Give
But
me the
wait.
diets. Give me the diets.
Bro, let me tell you, I'll go
Give me the diets, bro. A toothache. A toothache.
I'll go with the
You know your
diets,
head
bro.
can be heavy like.
You can't
Drop
even
Wait,
shit.
my mom is calling.
A toothache.
Hello?
Hey.
She watching us on TikTok.
Uh-huh.
Say hi.
Hi.
Can take it.
What's
Meanwhile,
what's nothing serious in Luganda?
Auntie Kubanje.
I don't know. We shall
We
need
have
to-
a
we
serious-
we shall need to ask
Yeah,
Claire.
Njachukwa.
This one, this one I'm showing you.
Yeah.
Claire
So you
doesn't
see
know
this?
Uganda like that.
That.
Oh.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
even lets you know you have gone
Yes.
incognito.
Yes. You need to do that.
Thank
If you're
you.
searching your
Oh
weird
my
shit,
god, back to your week. Was it? Is that
Oh,
it?
So
so
yeah,
simply
sure.
put,
You
my
enjoy.
week was amazing.
Was amazing.
Amazing.
Brilliant.
Yeah, my week
Brilliant.
was, and like over the weekend, I saw my child. So I saw my parents.
Oh,
Give
that's a
my
wholesome.
parents amazing hugs. My parents give them best hugs ever.
Yeah.
That's why you give good hugs as well. Huh?
Thank you.
So are you going to do the pod seated like that the entire time?
Mama, feel free. It's,
That's how
You
you want to
don't
do
want
it
me
today?
It's a public
By the
holiday.
way,
just
you're
asking, that's
asking
how-
like you want to gaslight me. I will not be gaslit. But okay.
That's how happy she is.
that's how.
So she's cashing in on it.
Man, it's gonna be a good evening for us after the pod, man. We have
Oh,
a
yeah.
millionaire on set. God damn.
Biwo, how was your week?
Congratulations.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get the millionaire. Be all.
Yeah. My week has been very eventful.
Apart from losing your goddamn voice.
That's part
That's
of
why it was
Yeah.
eventful, nigga.
For those who are listening, you may or may not realize, but I have sort of lost a bit of my my voice. Yeah.
Nigga, you don't lose everything.
Yeah. Last night I was somewhere enjoying a rock night, and normally when there's rock music playing, I'm in the best of moods. So there was that. But from last week when we left here, went and had a fairly decent time. And then over the weekend, as you know, we're getting ready for this small public holiday. I also got some fairly good news. There's a new client I got on board. Then apart from that, man, fucking united. Woo! We've not had very many successes this season.
Sure.
But we had a very electric win. My God. 2-0 up, 4-2 down. We won the game 5-4. So I lost my voice because of the rock music, but then also because of Man United. But I thought to myself, I'll manage. It's not... Yeah, I'll manage. I don't know how musicians handle it. When they're always yelling, "See how we are."
They eat a lot of bananas. And
They
you
were
know you
once
and
with your
bananas.
shirt. I've
chili.
tried to figure it out, but I'm only seeing
Hey,
Navio.
bro, do you know the first word I read?
Yeah.
Ngalo.
And you,
My mind went. Then I read
Nah,
water.
yo.
Ngalo. Then what? I said, God.
These are his
Then I
jams.
saw Navio. I said,
Oh
shit.
my
It's not
God.
what I was saying. No, I promise.
I saw-
You know, I hadn't read it till you
They are
till you
Navio
talked
songs.
about it.
These are all Navio's
Yeah.
drums, yeah.
Oh.
But do you know how Ngalo, then water,
Yes.
then Raha?
Yeah.
Like they just rhyme.
Somebody has to bring style to the pod. I told you this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blood, That's dope, man.
Shout out to Navio, by the way.
That's dope,
the
man.
style guy.
Me, I used to love Bogomo. Okay, actually, I still love Bogomo. Baby, you're my one and only. There's that one too. Those two.
Yeah.
They're even in my playlist.
The remix with Blue 3 was also
Yeah,
fire.
yeah.
It was a bad one, man. So
That
that was
was-
your
yeah, that was
my
very-
week.
that
My
was
week
good.
was amazing, bro. It was cool. It was full of a bit of some champagne showers in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Champagne
Yeah,
showers.
yeah,
Dang.
when you least expect them, but they happen to pop. And I got some crazy, amazing news. One of my very good friends is getting married.
Oh. wow.
Yeah. And
you?
And I'm emceeing the wedding, bro. Yeah.
That's the closest you'll get to marriage.
And this guy has
That's
already
as
given me
far as you can-
deposit. I can assure you.
So the
Not
wedding
That
is
is
have
as
happening.
far
any
as you can
contradiction.
How far is it from? How like?
It's in July.
It's in July.
Yeah.
What if he changes his mind and irreconcilable differences? Do you refund him?
No.
No, eh? Was very, very fast.
The best I can do is send, a bit of condolences. And their verbal condolences. My guy, it's okay, man. Like, I knew she wasn't good for me.
Let's go for a drink.
We will figure it out. So yeah, that's one of the good news that I had to receive this week. And also, man, I had to celebrate this one. Piper, well done, man. Go fucking chill.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, give the viewers
Guys,
context.
guys don't know
Give
this,
them
but
context.
as of now, I'm also an MP with probably 100 million.
Yeah. So my man here, Piper.
So far, tell us.
I'm still talking about my week.
I thought we are now moving to the main
He's
event.
talking about his week, but about Faisal.
Right?
That's one of the reasons why my week was a good one. I
Okay.
got to see my boy
Cool.
shine.
Cool.
As for so,
Okay.
got to see Piper get his platinum medal. And where's the medal, bro?
You were
Cool.
not.
So yeah, that
Better
was one
over
of them.
today, Sefuluma.
So then of course it was Man United.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Man United. That game was amazing. Europa was good. That made my week so amazing. Then you being free, like I feel like I'm chilling with guys who have made it this week.
goodness.
We should
you being free.
We should shoot
Then
one at
Mutuzo
public
being
point.
Mutuzo, training all the time.
Enjoying cashing in.
Cashing in,
When I hate watching.
You know, he cashed in on Manu. I cashed in at work.
Yes.
And then
Cashing
Manu
in
too.
online.
I cashed in at a wedding.
No, another toast.
Cashing in.
Another
God
toast.
Yeah.
to cashing out and cashing in.
Dang.
I'm loving this one.
So yeah.
Okay.
And also Easter is here, guys. Allow
Easter
me
is
to, wish you guys a happy Easter. I don't know if anyone has done
Send
that.
food invites.
Thank
Happy
you.
Easter, we'll talk about
Together,
it.
send
But I
them
want
on
We
the
take
Facebook.
a mobile man. Oh,
What is
something.
Ngenda kuba mfumbe waka
My
those
home.
who can.
My coffee. You mean to
Okay,
check
now
on my
Fumba.
coffee.
Ngenda kufumba
Kuja,
Piper if you
kuja.
can.
Ndesiriwo.
Jangu ne madamu
Toriwo.
Ngenda. I'm
She's
into
going to
my
our
coffee
coffee farm.
The rich people, all that.
But-
I'm going to my coffee farm.
Oh yeah. My dad walked so that I can run.
Dang.
But
And you're running at a fast pace. Well done.
thank you.
What happens after running? Well,
I fly.
you better
There
fly.
you go.
Crown will be flying.
Yes, I like that. Yes. So
Then after Crown-
So after Crown-
your father
Simaya
walked, so you can run, so Crown can fly.
Yeah.
And Crown's babies can teleport.
Amen.
I also enjoy my drink because nothing, but I like it.
Yes. Nice.
Yeah, over to you, Piper.
For the main event.
Week.
Yeah.
Me, my week was sorry about that. My week was it was nice. Like honestly speaking, after it's been a very busy quarter.
Yeah.
Like really busy, like back to back, and I've had malaria twice in the past 4 months.
Yeah.
But some days where I was sick, I still had to go to work. I don't like being home.
Yeah.
And also, man, I fear being broke, guys. Like I don't want to get that notification of don't come to work, just stay until next quarter. You get. So we had I told you guys at Airtel we have a new MD.
Yeah.
So they were celebrating top performers from the previous from this past concluded quarter.
Yeah.
And your boy. And your boy.
Yeah.
And your boy
I know.
was celebrated.
Yeah.
You get me?
He was. Were you Batman or Superman?
Blood. I was Deadpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now
Deadpool.
Yeah. I just know he was one of those
Superheroes.
that
Yeah.
are in red and black.
Yeah.
Did you see the video? You saw Piper
No, I
walk
haven't
through the
seen
Oh, bro, you need to check it out.
just
It's like
see
this. It's like he was
They
going to
made like
pick
a cardboard
his
thing.
award, like
This
at the
nigga.
MTV Best Music
Anyway.
Awards or some
Yeah.
shit.
no, this was the highlight for me. One Deadpool.
Yeah.
Because when I look at Deadpool and I look at my character at work,
That's
same
who you are.
stuff.
Oh.
You get people when I come to work and I'm not happy that day, everyone is going to notice.
Oh, yeah.
Like everyone is going to be like, bro, you're always cracking jokes, you're always here up and down. What's
Yeah.
up? What's up? Yeah. They always notice. So when they chose like the whole Deadpool struck as like, man, that is
That's
spot
really
on.
you,
Because
yeah.
if I was to choose to be a superhero at work, I'd be
Yeah.
Deadpool.
It would be Deadpool, yeah.
I actually
Two.
thought you chose that yourself.
Nope. It's a surprise.
That's
That
so
was
cool.
dope, man.
Yeah.
Two.
Just as like, with his face and like,
So two, I think this is the first time I've ever been, okay, apart from my family celebrating me and my,
Person. Okay.
this is the first time people out there have celebrated me like this. Like I've gotten awards before,
Yeah.
but this
But
was
not
huge.
this
was
Yeah.
special.
Yeah. And when I was starting the pod, I said I slept at Chigo.
Yeah.
Not because I've never slept at Chigo. I mean, of
This
course.
time around, you are not the one.
Hey,
special.
the thing is, I wasn't the one paying.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it was my workplace paying. Like you guys, you do not know how good it feels
Yeah, I
to
know.
be eating someone else's money.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know how good it
Mutuzo
feels,
knows.
but I cannot.
Bro, how long have you been hate watching her? How long have you been hate watching her?
So long that my popcorn machine needs some new oil.
Like I, like and you know, like the
From
funny
the
thing
blue
is,
eyes.
like when he said it, I immediately said like I can't relate to like that.
Kumbe.
But like
Kumbe,
the
he
way
had
he
it
said
stocked.
it, like the way he said it, and like with so much energy, it's like he was waiting.
So much.
Like-
I know my friend and I'm proud of her.
Yeah,
you know?
Anyway,
But yeah, I agree.
so before I go on to my next segment, I need to know. There are some things that are not allowed to be stolen from a hotel.
I think
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everything.
No, there are things you can steal.
Like what? Like
There are
towels?
Because I got you
Maybe
guys
towels,
some
maybe not
things, but I
towels.
don't know whether it is legal.
Give me a
Nigga,
shot.
if
Hey.
you brought soap, if you fucking brought soap
Why
on
the hell would I
No,
bring
it's-
soap?
you
I
go
know
eat
you
your
have
fucking
lotion.
soap.
You come here with your entire head
Right.
shining. Obviously,
There-
you have lotion. Why do you need soap?
Don't do it,
there-
bro.
for me a roll.
There are things.
Just wait to give it to me. You can give it to me off the board if it's a
Man, the
roll.
robe was too big.
It couldn't fit.
There are things that
Michelle, you ever?
even though
Before I even do this,
Yeah.
let me first appreciate Chigo.
Yeah.
I counted the number of people who greeted me in that one day. Like Serena staff, there were six. 6 people.
Like just
at the
random.
entrance, at check-in, after check-in, someone came. Then in the night, someone came. In the morning, 3 people came. At some point in time, I thought, they want to.
Oh, bro.
No, like come
Well,
and
like
check
they
on
know
you,
me,
bro.
like
I
I'm a
just did
celebrity. You get? But that was amazing
6 times.
6 times,
from
man.
Chigo. So
Yeah.
Bro, how's the experience
Our
one,
gifts are- Oh wait, you guys. So I posted something.
because I saw these ones are wearing out.
like? Bro, Serena is going to
you.
sue us.
No, by the way, no. These are.
These are yours.
These are yours to
Oh, you
take.
live, okay.
Ah, it is undetected.
What you do?
No, you
I usually leave them.
why? Nobody is going to
supposed to
reuse
keep
them.
them, guys.
They can't be reused.
Now
They can't be
I
reused.
just want to state my man might come here and think
You went to
Nasura
Serena, eh?
Serena.
Where did you get this?
What if he thinks you gave them to me to pretend to
them
be
to you.
giving them back
Please
to
stop
you?
putting ideas in his head, okay?
He's always watching.
Wama genda
Every
maso.
episode,
Genda
very
maso.
religiously.
Aine,
Yes, sir.
last time you came here with your pants, they were,
Torn.
woozy coming out. What?
It's a
I
style.
got you a sewing kit. Take it. It's unwrapped, by the way.
You need it, bro. This is a
By
very
the
intimate
way.
gift.
Yo,
Yeah.
I can't see the rest of the
Fine.
shit.
Yeah, this is a
We
very
will
nice
or
gift.
two so
Paizo.
Yeah?
It's a nice gift.
Paizo, look at me.
It's a nice gift. It's a nice gift. And even
No. Look at me.
Someone you're
case in point.
Guys, shut the fuck up.
Case in point.
Piper,
Yeah?
fuck you.
But this
Like a polite
this
one.
is what
Bernard.
you call a thoughtful gift.
It is very thoughtful. You're
Bernard?
wearing.
Yes, sir. This better not
Bernard,
be some fucked
Bernard,
up
you're
shit.
like the
This
cleanest
better not be fucked
nigga.
up shit. What is this?
You don't know this, but they gave
Sponge.
sponges. Until now, like,
Because I shower like
the
3
head.
times a day.
yes, you get.
For the head.
This is not even for showering, bro.
It's the other way
For
around.
Nigeria dust.
Actually, even this part is also good for the
With
skin.
that Nigerian dust, you need the heartbeat.
This one I like. This one I like.
Thank you, Faisal.
So,
Thank you, Faisal.
I'm still going,
Thank you,
guys.
thank
Don't
you.
Stop
worry.
giving us things.
Mutuzo. Okay, Aina, I feel bad for you, man. Let me give you.
Oh,
Let me give you some candy.
Cool. Oh, thank you.
It's an Easter egg.
An
In
Easter
case
egg.
you're trying
know.
to.
Do you know,
I
man,
had
talking
the
about
paper.
Easter, another thing that made me very excited this week, Easter's happening on fucking 420. I don't know if you guys have read it between the lines.
Oh,
It's-
420.
It's gonna be some, you know,
I mean,
it's gonna be some interesting.
the hair
head
says it
hunting.
all, but
Jesus will be rising. And other people also rising.
Okay, fine. So I take
Okay.
back my word. I unfuck the statement.
It's a beautiful gift.
Aine. This
Yes.
is again for Aine.
Oh, nice.
Aine, I got you a shaving kit.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I didn't choose any of these things, but
Five are
I just
rude.
thought about all you get. No, buy this shit you can take.
No, I
It's
know,
not-
I know,
it's
but-
not like
So you
storing.
did not steal.
Yeah.
I got you a sanitary bag.
Oh, thank you.
dope
Oh,
shit.
thank
cool.
you.
Dope
This
shit.
is so thoughtful.
This is
Do you
good.
know what a
Guys.
sanitary bag does?
A
Yeah.
sanitary bag
Do you know what it is used for?
Yeah.
for carrying sanitary
Who carrying your
things.
sanitary?
I want to know what's a vanity kit.
Vanity.
Yeah.
A
To be
vanity
open.
kit.
To have
Let's
it.
open it and
Like
see.
this one I just picked.
Let's open it and see. It's called a vanity kit.
These guys are
is that?
because-
Is that like some skincare shit?
Yeah.
No, like
Yeah,
for
must
your
So,
be.
Molimo, this is
Or
for your face.
earbuds?
No, this is like really for your face.
Uh-huh.
For like if you have like what is it called? Like that.
Like cleaning off
thing,
makeup, right?
Yes.
Then?
Then these are earbuds.
Yes.
Now.
Is that a
yes,
nail? Is that
It's
You know,
it's a nail-
just take it.
is that like a file or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
This is
Mutuzo,
for file.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, that's
Then
nice.
the final one, because we are also making 21K subscribers. By the time you watch this, we'll be at 1K.
Yeah.
If we are not, you're the reason.
Yeah.
Just
But
subscribe.
we've agreed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So this one is for the entire team.
Oh.
You got that from Serena as well?
You
Sorry
stole
about
this
stealing.
too?
The
This
person,
one, don't worry where it came from.
the person who is clapping the most is the producer. I don't know if you guys are.
Why is the producer clapping?
I don't know. These are for on air talent. On air talent.
Producer, what's your problem?
Guys,
The team outside is clapping.
thank you.
But
you
thank
guys
you, thank you
don't
very
drink
much.
champagne,
Thank you
right?
very much.
They don't drink champagne.
I'm not a
I
champagne
don't
person.
think they do, but like.
But it's a
No,
celebratory
a
drink,
gift is a
right?
gift. You open, you drink, you enjoy, you move on.
Really, why not?
Weird.
Open and let's drink it.
Kugambira tuli omu Easter tuli.
Guys, mugulewo ebintu tubinywe
But this is
Easter.
nice.
Open for
Where's
us.
the producer?
Make that embarrassed.
Put your glasses out.
Bida bika bye-
Nothing here but there with them.
Next
This
champagne.
is so this is good.
Yeah.
This
So,
is good.
man, this stuff,
now.
I
Thank
don't
you,
want to
Python,
just
man.
open and leave them there. So, man, let me bring them for people
Thank you,
who would love
Faizo.
them.
That's good.
Then the other
thing.
I can use the camera. So.
Yeah.
Then, guys, the other thing, I was
Maybe
watching. What is it called? I was watching. I was online. Coachella happened last weekend, I think.
Yeah.
So this whole time, I was online, going through my TikTok feed, and guys, the very things we complain about Nyege Nyege are the very things people at Coachella are complaining about.
Yeah.
I don't want to compare the two because obviously Coachella is
Miles
years
ahead
ahead,
of-
years ahead of us. But when you look at the things they were complaining about, one, traffic to the venue was hell. You guys know how Nyege can be. On Saturday, Friday, Saturday.
That entire weekend.
Have you been to Nyege?
No,
Oh,
she
sorry.
hasn't.
Yeah, she hasn't.
Sorry.
But I'm sure she's seen pictures of people complaining.
Oh, she has had stories.
I've
And,
had stories, I've seen pictures. I think for me, the most pictures that I've seen that I literally do not want to go for Nyege Nyege are the mud, the shoes.
and that's the
That is
reason
the
why that's now
experience.
the
Yeah,
experience.
I
of the
understand.
That's the experience.
That's like the
But you're a
experience
soft life
that-
babe.
Yeah,
You
like
don't-
people love that.
Yeah, you
and
don't
like
associate
people
with that.
really go for Nyege Nyege to experience that. But me, first of all, my shoes step in mud and my mood is already ruined. I
Bambi.
can't.
So you wouldn't do festivals. You wouldn't.
No, I cannot.
Soft life.
Also,
That's it.
the second thing is apparently the place is like so huge, like you have to walk.
It's really huge. Yeah.
Another experience.
Yeah.
The-
another
so that's
experience.
one.
People, but for me, no.
Two, let me tell you where things change. Now, these guys were complaining about their accommodation. Yeah. And I watched a video, some guys like, oh my God, man, my accommodation, the tent is not so big. Nigga could walk in his tent without bending.
And he was saying,
And he was saying the tent is not big. In my head, I'm like, what the hell?
Do these
That
guys
reminds
know?
me of
These guys
the
know.
times guys were talking about the accommodation at the Nyege.
Yes,
And
yes.
those with those
Kennel
timber
looking like
I
things
remember, yes.
you know.
That shit caused the mayhem online, my friend. I remember that time.
So but then I also understand why they were coming. Because a ticket for Coachella I think is 2,000 upwards. So there's some for 2K. That's just the show.
yeah.
Now accommodation
yeah.
is different from Coachella.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
then it goes up to like 5K. It can go up to 10K. There were lodging facilities for $30,000.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, my friend. If you want
30K.
quality.
I'm literally going to be like half, you know, in my zone.
First.
Hey, it's about that time. Yeah, you bring. So
But then I thought about Nyege, and I said, like I came back home and I said, but you know what? At the price Nyege is, yeah, I'm not going to argue
We
for
will
them and be
buy
like,
champagne glasses next time.
Perfect.
We didn't see this one coming.
It's okay.
Let it be.
And we trust you with the shopping. You with the
I got it.
small
Next
issues.
time.
and you have reason to shop.
I know. Now, like, I have something new
Anyway.
to look
Pipe.
forward to.
So I don't want to say the Nyege team is amazing. It's excellent. It's 100%. I just want to say, for me, as Faizo, a festival goer, having gone for, is it 7 editions now in a row? It is, for me, it's always just about the experience.
The experience, absolutely.
Yeah.
absolutely.
The traffic jam, after 7 years, amused. The mud,
what it is.
amused.
It is
The
what it
water,
is.
amused.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what I hate is when I go and the entertainment is not entertaining.
yeah,
You know
like-
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Let me tell you guys why. The first person to take me to Nyege was this man.
Be well.
Him and some lady called Che.
Yeah.
Called what?
Che.
Let me tell you, she's even saved. Like the person who introduced us to Nyege right now.
Yellow coca.
Yeah, local.
That's all la kulinya yo.
That ain't her shit now.
In other words, that is
a
where we
different
should be headed.
She's a
So
different person.
the first Nyege we went for, this was 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was the first
2016.
Nyege, 2016.
So we went for Nyege, my first Nyege. Have I ever told this story here before?
I
think
don't
so.
I don't know. I don't think.
Story time. So we went for Nyege. It was random. I didn't even know what Nyege was. Bernard was just there. He tells me, yo, there's a gig. We're going to Ginger. Don't worry, everything is sorted. They'll bring us back. I'm like, why not? Campus. So we go to Ginger. We get there. I'm seeing like women in bikinis running around.
Oh yeah.
So in my head, I'm like,
Welcome to Nyege.
what is it called? Nyege, nyege.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, let's go down. So we went down. Back then, the main stage was the one you'd slope all the way down, like down there at
Next
the
to
end.
tropical stage that was literally
Yeah,
next to the water.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's where the main stage was. The one memory I will never forget was the guy who was, I think, 7.5 feet tall. He was a white guy.
7'5", yeah.
7'5".
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one.
I didn't
Two.
know that person can go through my door.
You can.
He has to bend in a little bit.
Yeah,
He has to
it-
bend.
it
He has
to
parts,
bend.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Okay.
It's tall.
So and then also now that was daytime. Now when it came to nighttime, I just saw a whole different world, whole different music, different people.
Yeah.
Basically, it was the most humbling. No, the first day I went for Nyege was the most humbling experience
Yeah.
I've ever had. Yeah, which makes sense that my first near-death experience was also at Nyege.
At
Yeah.
Nyege.
Yeah. But I mean, you're never really alive until you're close to death.
What? Hell no!
That's-
I
yeah.
never want to be there.
It's true.
I don't want that.
It's true. You're never really
What
alive
if,
until you're.
what if death grabs me? In the jokes.
Look, I don't know.
And you are going,
if it is not your time
you know
to
how
go,
fast
it's not.
people type R.
The reason why I say that is because for thrill seekers, for example, people who go like gliding, bungee jumping and shit like that,
Skydiving.
the excitement of
Dating
life.
Kampala lawyers.
Yes, dating.
That's-
Yeah, among other. Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Yes. 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 As I was saying. Move on, guys. Thrill seekers.
on,
The enjoyment is when you're that, like when you can see death the other side.
And you still go.
Yes.
Oh my days!
When you're here and you can see death. You can see. Yeah. So
How long have you been waiting to cash in on that?
Oh my goodness. Thank you.
all right.
Now,
True had.
I don't even remember what we were talking about. We need to move on from nyege nyege because
Yeah.
clearly.
Yeah,
apparently-
talking about Nyege, let's get into a couple of
First,
things that
let's
happened
Hey.
in the areas of.
I thought it was a public holiday show, like we just chill.
Yeah, it's a chill.
We're
Look at us.
chilling.
Look at us.
Until like no
We're
topics.
chilling.
No,
No
but
news.
also you talked about Nyege Nyege, which happens to be in the
Ginger.
eastern part of the country, and Alien Skin made headlines.
Oh,
Yo,
Mutuzo's
that's a number 2.
Mutuzo's best artist of all time.
Of all time, guys. Just, I don't know if you had this.
Your head watching.
Negre,
Let's
if there was a bank that could convert hate into money,
This baby.
Mutuzo would be a millionaire today.
Billionaire,
Guys,
bro.
We were
have
here. We were here on the pod, and Mutuzo said a long time ago that
Guys,
this guy.
Piper-
I hope.
Just wait.
To Piper sleeping in Chigo without spending his money.
Yes.
To 1K subscribers.
Yes.
We are,
Yeah. This babe said a long time ago that one day some shit is going to happen to Alien Skin. I hope some fucked up shit happens to him because he can't keep doing. And she was really, really angry.
She was
I
passionate
was.
about it.
She was really,
Michelle-
really angry about
Michelle
it.
is a witch.
That was the time when I think
I
he had roughed
agree
up
with you.
She a witch.
some guys
Don't
at
play with
which
me,
hospital?
guys.
Mango Hospital.
Mango.
Yeah. After that whole scenario and shit, we talked about it, and she was like, "Man, I'm really not happy
Yeah,
with this
I
shit."
think that was the
can't
start
just- yeah.
when she
Yeah.
got so
And she was
pissed.
like, "The time will come."
Yeah, but guess what? Well, karma did come to
That
bite.
time has.
What
that
exactly
time
happened? What
came.
happened? What
So
happened?
of course there were videos on social media of him being, attacked while he was performing in Ginger and
Iganga.
sorry, and there was lots of stories about them.
Yeah.
So of course the first one was the fact that while he was performing, there's a song where he talks about wage coffee, tevichi, smanywa coffee, tido wage coffee, something like that. So apparently there's a version that says that's where it all stemmed from, because we all understand the eastern part is Bobby Wine's stronghold.
Yeah.
We've seen him every time he's in the east. So apparently some people said that's what sparked off the anger, and people did not like it, and guys
Gave
started-
him what
Yeah.
he
yeah,
deserved.
and,
They gave
one
them their
through
peace of mind.
That David Goliath stone. I didn't know it was in Uganda until I saw the story. God did, man. Uganda is a part of Africa, bro. The stone is here. So forget the one in Arua incident. This one is
This
different.
is a different
This is
stone.
a different one. So yeah, so apparently the stone managed to find its way to his forehead. If you could see the picture.
Yeah, I saw pictures of
real-
him.
Yeah,
The video. of
real-
Yeah,
him
he was
stitched
actually
up.
stitched up
So
by that
that is
by
one-
doctors
The irony.
6 months after
is-
beating up doctors.
Yeah.
That is
The
one
irony.
side of the story. So the other side of the story, apparently they say in the area where he was,
There's a babe.
is it's like a ghetto. It's like how you be in Kamosha,
yeah.
and they're like Muriaba Bibayo, like there are some
He's
the
already
bad guys
the
of the
bad
area.
guy.
Okay.
And apparently, so
He wanted to be the bad guy.
apparently one of his guys that he had traveled with. These are all stories that are concocted from the social media platforms. So apparently one of his guys hit one of these.
Oh, the
Iganga
local
best.
banini.
Eh.
The local. Oh.
Katinage.
Oh, that's a gang war. That's a gang
Nagenda
war.
Mugang. He's like, guys, they have given me. Guys are like, what?
How can they?
Where ya? Guys like Alien Skin and these people. So now the other guys, come together, and now they rumbe. They start throwing stones and what. So apparently guys start to, change the story to turn it into political. Given, the whole
But that was the
singing.
genesis, basically.
So those are the two stories we're dealing with
okay,
right now.
okay.
He hasn't
Whatever story
commented on
is-
anything.
Because he was bitten.
But
Now we
guys
have
like
some silence.
guys like was it King Saha that I saw up in arms with the whole situation happening? Was it King Saha?
I think-
No, not King Saha. It was this guy
Gravity.
Gravity Mutuju. Yes, Gravity Mutuju was the one who was so happy about it, and
You get
he was just so happy.
it wasn't just gravity.
Let me just
There's-
say.
there's
I
so
was
many
on
people.
TikTok that day
There's
that
so many
nigga
people.
got beaten up.
Yeah.
Bro, hate watching. We're going to start having hate watching theme nights
Yeah.
in Kampala.
should.
Yeah.
Because
guys
I have
are
a
like-
couple that I could.
Where guys are like, today, Alien was beaten, come and celebrate. I'm telling you, guys,
So the people-
our
let me
nightlife
just-
is very capable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So,
bad.
let me say this: if you're watching and you're from Iganga or you're in Iganga,
Yeah.
I love you with my whole
Yeah.
heart. I appreciate you because let me tell you,
You did us a solid.
you did us a solid. I mean, it's coming to like a week, and Alien Skin has not said shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It has
for
not
me,
caused chaos. because he's nursing whatever he is. I wish you had broken like his.
No, look, for me,
because first way it's Baywall, and I tell you, I hate
You want
bullies.
time to exercise your hate.
Yes, I hate bullies.
Yeah.
And oftentimes I might come off as a bully, but my coming off as a bully is usually because I am either bullying another bully or calling off a bully, right? Because I genuinely hate bullies. That man is like the hate of bullying. You went to a hospital and beat up doctors. I wish they hadn't stitched him up so that he understands
The importance of doctors.
the importance of what doctors do, their job, and who they are. You should have reached hospital just because they have this oath of you
must save a life.
You have
must
to save a life and whatnot.
What's it called? In reference to what Rotarians believe in?
What?
Service above self.
Yes. I wish they had left him to like understand pain, to like you know how you know you're going to save someone,
but you first give them a...
So basically, she's still watching.
Yes.
Like
And
this is
it
not
does
I
like
can
that.
guarantee you should watch all the videos.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mwah! I love you.
Can I just say, at the risk of sounding like we are condoning violence?
We are not.
You know, I just want to say that, first of all, Kama is a bitch. You know, Kama is a bitch.
You think she has a fat ass?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, cool.
She should.
Fat ass, like,
She's a
like
beautiful
heavy
woman.
jams and shit like that.
Yeah.
Kind of shit, bro.
Do you think she has like a twin?
I mean,
Probably.
would know.
Yeah, she
Because
probably
it
has
happens twice. You do something, then they do something
Yeah,
to you. So
probably
Kama
has
is
it.
probably.
But that would be a nice threesome.
Oh
they're
my
like twins.
goodness.
Yeah, like,
Bewall,
come on
what
now.
were you talking
Okay,
about?
cool. I'm sorry. Sorry. So as I was saying,
You ever been with twins though?
Someone has.
it's a nice proposition.
Apparently.
By the way, Bernard,
Walk with me.
Bernard,
You
don't
been
tell
with
me you
twins?
haven't, because this
You
story.
must have had
No,
twins
no,
somewhere.
I'm not going to respond. As I was saying earlier, let me finish
you
my
plead the
point.
fifth?
Yeah, the fifth. I plead the fifth.
Shit, that means you
So,
have...
what's your problem?
God
I'm
damn.
moving on.
Run away fast. Was it like a over video?
Guys, I'm a
Fuck your
twin.
shit.
Stop it. I feel offended.
Where was I? I haven't lost
Oh
my train
shit!
of-
Yeah, she's
So-
a twin.
Who
So-
was sleeping in your house?
What's your problem?
Who was sleeping outside?
In this house? Who came with their things?
Dasha, stop it.
Stop your shit. by the way.
Bewall, what might you do?
I'm
Yeah,
done.
stop your shit.
I'm gonna hold the pillow.
So, I was saying that at the risk of sounding like we condone violence,
Yeah.
as I said, Kama is a bitch, right?
Yeah.
But then also, as Ugandans, there are certain lessons we have to learn quickly, like quickly. Because sometimes people do bad shit to us, and the punishment can come in 20, 30, 50 years, or even when you're long dead.
Yeah.
But there are certain punishments that need to come like real quick. Like, you know, if somebody disrespects a doctor or does some bad shit to a doctor, it shouldn't take too long for them to learn their lesson, right? It should happen real quick. Because
Guys, where's the
The baby was
forgiveness?
arrested for abusing
Where's
the
the
traffic
forgiveness?
officer. Is she still in prison?
I do not know.
which one is that?
Man, you see,
Oh,
I'm very
I
bad at
remember,
it watching.
I
Me, I'll
remember,
be
I
there.
remember that story, I remember.
But then I forget to follow.
Me, I even bookmark.
You have to invest.
Do you know me? If I'm hate watching you, unless you block me. If you've not blocked me,
You'll follow.
I follow you. Not because I enjoy your content,
But you're waiting
but
for that moment
I
of
need
downfall.
to be right there when the fall happens.
Yeah.
I don't want second hand.
I don't know. I think for me, I don't have the strength. I don't have the. I can't do hate watching. I
Why?
can't. Like,
Bewall.
like if somebody does some bad shit to me, and many people have done bad shit. When somebody does bad shit to me, there is a part of me internally that
That
just
forgives?
not really forgive, just moves on, right? It sort of blocks out that entire human, and I'm like, fuck this shit. I don't want to deal with you.
Sorry.
I am so much that I don't want to
Do you
hear
do
any
you-
news coming from the whether
do you
it's
do that
good or
with,
bad.
like,
I don't.
Just sorry to put you astray. Do
I
you
feel
do
like this is some sexual shit.
No, I just want to know, do you do it with your exes? Like, you're like, fuck this shit. Like,
you-
with
I
that.
knew that
I
was
just
coming.
had to ask, guys.
I did not come today.
No, guys,
Public
listen.
holiday,
It's
Yeah.
the season. It's
But
the season
you see,
of forgiveness.
Do you know, Bewall, the opposite of who you are. You know, before, if I'm not like fully talking about something, be sure I've not yet healed about it.
Oh.
I'm still
Okay.
I'm still processing
Oh,
it.
yeah.
If I start talking about it, now no, I am in my full element
Yeah.
of hate watching. Like you see those people have this idea, oh, if you're talking about something, you've not moved on from it.
You're the opposite.
You're the opposite.
Now
I
I
really wanna
am
ask
in my
something,
full
but-
element. Okay? If I am hate watching you, Faisal,
Yeah.
I will follow you on
Why would I
Instagram.
put me in that? Why would I put myself in that?
Just
Okay, whoever
put,
it
put
is.
Mose.
Okay, Mose.
Put Mose.
If I am hate
She's
watching
not a
Mose,
woman you want to cross.
and my problem is, like, I will move on from what you did to me. I will heal from it, but I will not move on from hating you. That means everything you do.
Yeah, but isn't it too much work?
It is not.
Because you have to
When
keep
you're a
watching
hater,
this guy. What?
let me tell you,
By the way, guys, do that.
when
shit.
you're a real hater,
Guys, do it.
those are small things.
Yeah, but
Did you see what
I
Chameleone
need
did?
one thing. I need patience, because I can tell you, I'm not saying I am a perfect person, but everyone I have hate watched,
shit
they
happens to them.
deserved it. They deserved it, and something eventually. It would take me 2 years or one, but eventually
That
your
day
day
will
will come,
Is what they
and
call
I
it,
will
evil
be
eye.
here.
Evil
I
eye.
am that evil eye.
Yeah,
That
Hate
one.
watching
If you
is
did
evil
something
eye.
to me,
I don't know.
I feel like
Yeah,
evil
that's why
eye.
they be telling you.
Mm.
Don't post your good stuff, blah blah. The evil eye one.
Yeah. The people who wish.
Is
yeah.
that like
in
like
Uganda?
you do it with a bombastic side eye or
No,
something?
look at
Yeah,
this.
like,
We are talking for what TikTok
Yeah.
is. Hate watching is what Chebaita evil.
I don't think it's the
Anti
evil
eye
eye.
katinange nembuza.
Eh,
Evil eye yeyo jobo
Bombastic
kozene
side eye.
side eye bombastic.
No,
That's why
I
I told you we need a fact checker. Now Humphrey should have been.
No, I think
Claire
evil
should
eye. Yeah.
Claire is our.
Evil
Claire, we
eye.
miss you, man.
You
Evil
ever
eye.
been, guys? You ever been just now that we're talking about eyes and
It's
sight?
better not to
You
be
you
sexual.
ever been so high that you have to close one eye to text?
Oh my god! I thought it only happens.
That shit ever happened to you?
Yeah.
And for some reason, the fucked up thing is that the confidence you have,
Yeah.
if for example you've been seated, because you don't want these niggas to figure out what the fuck you're texting.
Yeah, so you
And it
try
usually
to-
happens when you're trying to close something. It's like now 3
Now.
a.m. You,
At the risk,
you realize you know 3 a.m.
Why-
If you're in the club,
at the
3
risk
a.m.
of
everyone is
sounding-
sorted. They know how they are going.
Let me say, at
Now
the
for
risk
you have
of
to figure
sounding
it
like,
out.
At the risk of, this is a disclaimer. I don't get high, but like not one eye. You know, like you do one eye and then you also squint the other because the words are like on top of
You
it.
see? I see you all been to the seminar.
You're like this.
Maybe that was a trick question.
I'm telling
Because-
you.
Now that I
Because-
think about it,
That
And
shit
then-
hit me real hard,
And
bro.
then me,
Yeah.
I forget.
It's worse when you
I
have
used
specs.
to forget spellings of like the simplest things.
yeah, I know that happens. That happens a lot.
First of all, one eye is closed,
Yeah.
the other is squinted, but like I can't remember
What's
the
happening?
spelling
Yeah.
of the word house. And I'm like, does it have like a W in there? Oh my
You
goodness!
guys
Well,
were
we are-
mentioning something about chameleon. Chameleon.
Yeah,
He's
so
back, we get
as
it.
you guys are talking about Alien, yeah, and him being beaten up. You remember that time when they told us Chameleon jumped from which floor over
Yeah.
to another floor and broke his legs?
Yeah.
yeah.
Did he really break his legs?
He
Yeah, he did. He had
Yeah.
a few fractures here and
Yeah.
there. He was
the
Very,
paper fracture.
very-
Why?
He
Why?
jumped?
I feel like there's something you're getting
No,
at.
no. What I'm going at is,
Yeah.
man, I love Chameleon.
I don't.
give any fucking artist you like. Bro?
I do. I love artists that are not
Mention the name of the
self-centered.
artist.
So that's no artist.
No. I love Irene Intale. I love
No,
Irene
males.
Mel. I love.
It's be a
who's-
struggle. It's
No,
going to be a
no.
struggle.
I keep forgetting them.
Ah.
But you know the guy,
Yes, struggle.
Baraka. Yeah. I was about to tell you his
Don't worry.
boyfriend.
No,
Eh,
but-
eh.
Hey.
Exactly.
Okay.
No,
Because I couldn't
Baraka
drink
is good.
But I
Mama,
love Baraka because I don't know, for the time that he has been in the limelight, I have not seen.
And a controversial shit
Exactly.
about
Lob.
But
Manager Lob.
Okay.
I don't know, but
Manager
he cannot-
says so.
then the other guy that's Contoro, who's the
Oh,
Elijah.
Elijah.
Kuchaka.
Yes, I love him.
This is unusual.
I really do not like I do a lot of kavuyo, so anyone could assume
That's what you like.
exactly. But I hate people that do kavuyo that even extend,
which is
into
95% of Ugandan
violence.
musicians, really.
Anyway.
Which is why you will keep talking about musicians, and I'll keep
Can I
telling
ask
you
you a
I
quick
do
one?
not like
That's
them.
just a quick run through because I thought you'd drop this name. Apis and Baraka. Pick one.
That's a hard.
Braka.
Michelle.
Come on.
Apis Baraka.
Can it be like a threesome?
Apis Baraka. A threesome.
No, yeah, but
you have to say
Apis is a
Pick one.
brilliant, is a brilliant
Apis.
motherfucker.
Apis is amazing.
Mutuzo,
A
pick
threesome,
one.
guys. Can
Ah.
we just have like a threesome?
Baraka doesn't like sharing. From the information I have.
No,
And so does
the
Apis.
context.
How do you know this
Man.
information?
Exactly.
Guys, anyway.
Baraka is my boy.
To very.
Remember,
Baraka,
Jericho,
Baraka,
I've muted all of you
Apis,
guys
Baraka.
I
virtually.
think Apis. Yeah.
Yeah, master.
Virtually. So Jose Chameleone, for those of you who don't know, just flew back in Uganda after getting
Hey, so you're not
treatment.
drinking our champagne. Can I drink it myself?
No, we're drinking. It's not a competition.
You ain't got
I know you want to distract us from Chameleone, but it has
Do you
failed.
realize
Okay.
how much Michelle's throat opens when it's a Friday?
I don't
Something
understand.
just, I don't know.
Cool, you are. Calm down.
It's okay.
And
My goodness.
after this, we're going somewhere else.
Don't
so,
be
Okay.
So back to
Back
Jose.
to Chameleone. Yes.
He posted this on his social. I got this from Patrol Uganda, some account on Niger I follow with news. So he said, after flying back, he said, I'm one of the founding members of the Musicians Federation, but it's embarrassing that they didn't come to welcome me at the airport. It hurt me that they didn't even send a representative. Pass this message to Eddie Kenzo. I'm not happy with him, but it's well. I am my own federation. I started music alone, and I don't need anyone's support.
You should stop being a whiny baby.
I think
Ew.
it's-
Mutuzo, I'm going to ask you to sit this one out peacefully.
Okay.
Thank you so
I
much. We shall call you
understand.
when we start talking about APAS.
Listen,
Before start.
can I just say that first of all, I think Chameleone is one of the greatest talents this country has had.
Yeah.
You know,
This
ever,
region,
ever.
East Africa, one of.
And one of the challenges that good talent faces with is humility. Humility is not an easy thing to kind of espouse or to like. Being humble is not easy when you have the spotlight on you. So moments that require you to sort of humble yourself and say, you know what, it's not me, it's you guys who have made me. Sometimes they lose that. And I know Chameleone has earned the right to say whatever he feels like saying and whatever. But he has done a lot
Which
for
I'm
Uganda.
coming it down.
But I feel like in this moment, I think it was way beneath Chameleone to say that he expected the UFF to send a representative to. He had gone for treatment, for Christ's sake. The people who should be welcoming him are his family.
Wow.
I for real.
No, but facts.
If you had gone somewhere to represent the country,
Yeah.
and then he comes back at the airport, let's line up the streets. But he had gone for treatment.
You know, you just gave a member of UMA what to say because these guys haven't released any statement in regards to that.
because he went on a
Definitely,
And I can
personal
guarantee you
venture.
next week there's
Yeah.
going to be a Jama quoting you, but it's going
Which
to
is
seem
okay.
like
I have
he's
no
saying
problem.
Let me tell.
shit.
First of
I have
all,
no
they are
problem.
hate watching
They
us.
shouldn't.
Yeah. But
First of all, they are hate
I think
watching
they
us.
shouldn't release
So-
it as
so-
just
so-
any.
But you have the relaxed
I think for me it was
Actually, yeah,
really
it's okay.
profound for UMA to send a representative. I mean, like you said, he's one of East Africa's greatest.
Yeah.
If not for me, he's greatest in East
And he was a
Africa.
founding member.
That's very true. He was the founding member of the Uganda Musician Association. He has been able to put, the musical industry on a map. You can either like
done
it
a lot
or
of-
not
yeah,
like
he
it.
has done a lot of- yeah.
And this is someone who left the country at his worst.
Yeah.
We all didn't think he was going to probably even make it this far. There were a couple of people saying he was going to die, this is the end of it, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah, and so on and so forth. And, the kid situation also came in and everyone was like, now sickness, then family stress, this guy is done and dusted. So unless I expected them to, come in effort to just
I get
support him
that.
and welcome him back home.
I get that. I get
As people
that.
who are part of a journey that he subscribes to.
I get that. I get that. My challenge is, I think Chameleone is too big for that. He shouldn't be complaining for small people come out. No, he shouldn't. He's too
I
big.
don't think he's
It's like-
complaining, Biwall. But he
Nigga,
he
he said
that?
it's
I am
Don't
but he actually said it
disappointed.
is embarrassing
Look at that.
that they
that's
didn't
no,
come to
it-
welcome me
Real.
at
That's
the
not
airport.
complaining.
A big person doesn't do that.
Gaslighting.
He's not complaining.
listen, if you,
He's just expressing himself. He felt
and it's okay.
what they did
and I
was
get it.
embarrassing.
And I get it, and I get it.
You know?
But I'm saying he's too big for that. He shouldn't be saying that. If that was gravity,
it's like
I can understand. This is chameleon. This is fucking chameleon.
Big boy.
He shouldn't be begging for people to come and welcome
it's not
him. No.
begging. It's not
That looks like
let me
he's
give
begging.
you an example. Michelle has, God forbid, may it never happen, but you know, she has gone for whatever it is, maybe to give birth. I don't know, anything health complicated wise, you know.
Yeah.
And she comes back to the airport.
Yeah.
But fucking nothing serious, you know. I expect myself to be at the airport.
We won't
you
be
know?
there as nothing serious. We'll be there as her friend.
No, this is what I'm
Exactly.
coming to.
Okay.
So in this context, look at Nothing Serious as
Okay.
the Ugandan musician association. This
Okay.
is an association that he was part of.
Okay,
So,
fair enough.
Now, if you are looking at Nothing Serious as UMA,
Yeah.
and you are saying that you're going to be there, so why can't UMA send a representative, or even bring out a notice, or even say something prior, or even after you
Okay,
landed?
and I'm not saying
Not in an effort of, you know, it's chameleon,
Yeah.
it's big, it's
Yeah.
what,
But
you
just
know,
send it.
but just to, you know,
And
be
look,
like, our guy is back.
and I'm with you on that, right? That I also think UMA should have sent somebody. That UFF, I don't know, whatever, should have sent
UMA.
somebody. I agree with you, right? They
Federation.
should have.
Just say the federation.
They should have sent somebody because it's a big artist. But when they don't send somebody, you don't do the entondo. You don't be the smaller person. You're a big artist.
No, it's
Guys,
let other
Speaking
people-
out of
Relax.
observation,
Let
guys.
other people say.
It's literally like the same similar statements he made today at church when they were having prayers for, you know, Good Friday, and he made it very clear that as much as we're here to, you know, talk about repentance and everything,
And that's true. No, that's true.
Yes, so this is someone talking about his own
Dasha.
observation, and he's saying, guys,
Dasha,
it's so
I have a
disappointing
different
that a whole
perspective.
association or federation that I helped grow has not even sent a representative. Do you know,
Dasha.
just welcome.
Let's
Let me
first hear
just say,
Mutuzo's-
and this is not up for debate,
Yeah.
but this is my
Oh, come on.
Have you heard? That's the first step. It's okay.
Yeah,
We won't
I feel
debate it.
like I feel like we're going to do what you guys are doing, and I
Okay.
don't want to do that. But let me tell you.
Oh, wow.
First of all, I think Chameleon takes the people, those guys, for granted. Okay, he was like everyone knows his sickness comes from.
A lot
taking
of things.
some-
No, yeah.
A lot of
but
things.
like
Yeah.
you get where I'm going. Like it comes from majorly taking alcohol and like all the other things that people claim, or at least his son claimed,
Yeah.
right? He was in hospital, and people were making it clear that they would reach hospital and like some woman would chase them
Yeah, would
away,
bounce them,
would
yeah.
bounce them,
Yeah.
like you're not allowed here.
Oh, yeah.
And then people start saying, "Oh my God, he's going to die. He's badly off." And the next thing we see is this guy on a plane
Popping bottles.
popping champagne.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I also felt that was a wrong move.
Exactly.
That was from a
Then
PR point of view.
You get my point. We are literally crying for you.
Yeah.
Like, like we want you to get better,
Absolutely.
and we come to visit you.
Guys.
And then,
yeah,
I
and
know
then bounce.
it's not
Yeah,
a-
finish.
no,
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 Okay,
no,
okay,
it's
and
not
I
a
want to pick it
debate.
up from the
You
champagne
wait.
conversation.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then they bounce you, okay? In hospital. Here, where you've driven for, it's Nakasero, it's
Yeah.
like close.
Yeah. Anybody can access it.
Anyone can access Nakasero, and they bounce you.
Yeah.
And then this person, the person that you're crying about, oh my God, is going to die if he does not stop. You see snaps, he is popping
Champagne.
champagne.
Yeah.
The thing that is about to kill him, okay? He goes to wherever we were seeing like snaps and whatnot,
Treatment
but
and-
like
yeah.
we weren't getting exact
The full-
details and whatnot, right? And then he says, I am coming back home. Now, if it were me, I came to Nakasero
To
and
see
they
you, and I was bounced.
me. You cannot expect me to now fuel my car
To come to the airport.
and come to Entebbe.
For starters, the Nakasero
No,
situation.
Hold on. And you bounce me to where and then I have to drive to Entebbe. What if I reach Entebbe? You know how like you have your flowers and you're waiting for this person
And they
this
tell you the
person,
guy already arrived and went.
and they throw
Oh,
the
he's
flowers
coming.
in your face.
No, but you
Remember
see,
you get. First of all, I think
as much
it does
as
not
as much
say-
as your
hold
submission is
on,
trying to be
hold
so
on, hold on.
hypothetical,
It's not hypothetical.
it is because
it is self-respect, Dasha. Self
Yeah.
fucking respect. It's not hypothetical. If you've done once bitten, twice shy,
Yeah.
the Batero have a saying that or what like when you translate it, it's saying
if a snake bites you, you'll fear a lizard.
You will fear a lizard.
Yeah.
If I come to Nakasero and dash at your chest,
Yeah.
you be what do you think you
Yeah.
are?
Yeah.
No,
You're going to drive to
here's what I'm saying.
Entebbe.
Your
Let
submission
him be
is
welcome.
hypothetical.
It's not
Dasha, in 2 minutes, you
hypothetical.
guys know we're in extra time.
Oh, we are finishing.
It's
Anyway,
not hypothetical.
it is because for starters we're
You
not
were
sure.
just
Okay,
Oh
now,
my
if
now
the
let's also
federation-
give him a chance.
If the federation sent anyone at the hospital and they were bounced, we are not sure about
Okay,
that. That
fair
is
enough.
one.
They talked
Two,
about it.
when they didn't mention it because no one went there and he was bounced. Two, when he was at Nakasero, he was in critical condition, guys.
So
When
he
you
did
are in
need to
critical
see people, yeah.
condition,
Yeah.
there is a point where they will tell you enough of the visitors.
And it's good you've used the word critical
Yes,
condition.
enough of the
Because
visitors.
there's a point she made
That
about
is one.
champagne.
So, the other point of champagne, Chameleone was in a club in the US. Chameleone is a celebrity.
Yeah.
When you are a celebrity, sometimes these clubs even invite you.
Many times
And they
they do.
give you drinks
Yeah.
on the house.
Yeah.
And when they do that, the least you could do is hold a glass of whatever they have given you. Chameleone being,
Wait,
listen,
I'm
Chameleone
coming.
being who, I'm trying to
No,
look at the
let's-
other side
let's-
of this
it's okay,
story.
yeah.
And I'm playing devil's advocate. Being Chameleone being who he is, a club has called him, come, let us celebrate. Because during that time, he had literally gone through his first examination and there was room for improvement. This was before the situation turned very critical and there was an ambulance that came in. Now, this is the time where
like the word
everyone...
critical, I like
yes,
it.
this is the time where everyone has hope. Like, Chameleone is getting better. And also him being who he is, he gets an invite and it's like, guys, you know what? Let's go kick it. I'm getting better, so let's go have a good time, He goes, they bring the champagnes and what, and we are seeing Chameleone, with a champagne glass.
yeah.
I don't think there's anywhere in that video Chameleone sipped on that glass.
His video on the plane, he was sipping.
Okay.
The
Okay.
one on the
Okay.
plane.
Okay, guys,
Okay.
are you finished? You're 2 minutes ago.
So, yes, that is my submission in the club. So I wouldn't subjectively 100% say that, Chameleone was drinking that night, what. With that background and where he was and who he was, I would give him a benefit of the doubt.
He
that
may
he
not
was
have been
drinking.
drinking, but the optics are bad. The
I
optics
mean,
are bad.
sometimes we can't control the
And
optics.
you
this
can-
one
you can-
explains
Sometimes
my
we
view.
can't.
If I'm unwell and the club calls me, the first thing I'm going to say is, guys, I love that you've called me. I am not
But-
coming.
You,
I am
you,
unwell.
you remember the
I
part,
am unwell.
you remember the part I said that
If you love me,
the time
you will
we-
not invite
the
me to
time
your bar when
these
I'm sick.
videos surfaced.
Guys,
This was the time we all hoped that now Chameleone is back on his feet. We're all actually hoping
Guys,
that he's
it's a-
back.
dead it. Let me tell you.
Guys, let me take you
one of the
outside the
hardest
country.
artists.
He's the hardest artist in
Guys,
East
wait.
Africa.
Let me take you away from
Wait.
the universe.
You guys have just ignored me.
Okay, yes, sorry, sir.
Keep quiet. Keep quiet.
Manager, I will say.
Three things. Yeah. 3 things from this discussion. One, and Aine is also a very good fan of Chameleone. We appreciate. 2, let me tell you why. For me, I feel like it was wrong for what he did. For you to be in hospital for alcohol, then very many days later, you're in the same environment with alcohol.
Yeah.
I told you my near-death experience at Nyege.
Yes, yes.
So this happened by me going in a situation of Kenyans. I did not know what these Kenyans were drinking, but I know they were drinking soda.
Yeah, for you, that's what you knew.
No, I could
were
see
actually
it. It
drinking
was
soda.
Fanta. They were actually drinking soda.
Okay.
My stupid head did not know what was in the soda.
Precisely.
So I get it and I drink all of it.
Yeah.
And everyone is just looking at me like,
Dude, do you know what
do
you're
you know what you
consuming?
just drank? I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's Fanta. I don't drink alcohol. And I regretted that decision up to now. In that, even if I'm going to the loo, if I have
Your
a
drink.
drink in my glass,
Yeah.
I will finish it so that when I come
Exactly.
back,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
buy a whole new drink.
Brilliant.
I never want to be in that situation.
Yeah.
It was
'Cause you
very
learned your lesson.
Near death,
Thank you.
literally.
Thank you.
Keep it for the next point. So, I feel like the optics would be bad. Like
Very
if
bad.
anyone ever saw me in a bar taking random drinks,
They'll
I'd
be
be
like,
like,
fine,
"Nigga,
so didn't you learn your
almost-"
lesson?
Yeah.
Then
Exactly.
now, 2, my other problem is you'd expect Chameleone to come back as an ambassador for
Yeah,
safe
for-
drinking.
yeah,
You get because that
living
is
a
how big he is.
responsible life.
That one man can change the alcohol situation in
Absolutely,
Kampala.
absolutely.
That one man.
The man them has
Let
said
him
he's a
finish.
change
Let-
man.
let him.
That one man. And why? Because as musicians have to understand that you're never going to be in music all your life.
Exactly.
You get? At some point in time,
You have
look
to
at
move
Two-Face. All these people have gravitated to other things. Like getting new marriages. But when Cam was coming back in my head, I was like, man, this is a huge bag Chameleone is going to get.
Yeah.
I was even thinking they're going to have a press release at the airport
Should
and
be an
say,
ambassador
I'm
for-
quitting alcohol.
Yes.
I am now going to
That
what?
would be massive.
Follow, like I'm going to direct the youth.
Me, I know
to actually-
UPL would have
You get what
wanted
I'm
him as
saying?
an ambassador.
But now
I
for you
know
to
that for
come
a
and the
fact.
first thing you do is this is
You're
poor hate. This is what I
quarreling.
call poor hate watching. And a lot of people are doing it. Why is it now this is my last point. Why is it that very many times today when things happen out there in private, and people have issues, they now bring it online for
Yeah,
all of us.
Yeah.
You get like you've seen how many breakup things have been
Yeah,
happening.
that's
Even
true.
this week we had a new breakup post.
Basically,
And they're becoming longer.
There's also
From an
what, a
apostle,
9-pager,
man.
10-pager.
10
There's a
pages of
10-pager going
There's
around.
also a 9-pager out there.
Which
10,
you want to
9,
read in your
whichever.
free time.
I mean, it's sister, guys. Go on Twitter and
But you get it. I get your
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
you get, so you get what I
And I'm with you on
Like
that
me, I
100%.
love Chameleone to that
Yeah.
point of you are bigger than
Yeah,
this.
it's
Or
massive.
learn how to hate watch from Mutuzo. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, pick notes.
Pick notes, you get it. So what were you saying about the international story?
Yes, you guys, we need to leave Uganda for a minute. And not just Uganda, we need to leave the earth and go to space, okay?
I thought
So-
Tagore.
By the way, fuck your shit.
Yeah.
What am I mass?
They
No.
told me it's
Katy Perry,
from home.
Oh my God.
Katy Perry and a group of, I think there were 6 women.
Yeah.
I think 6 women went to space. And my goodness, leave alone the hate watching we do here. I have not seen a concept be bashed so
terribly.
much.
Yeah.
Like
that one.
those 6 women
Yeah.
going to space. If anything, so I both X and on TikTok, I kept like scrolling through because I really wanted to know like what was the point of, because I mean Katy Perry is a musician. Or someone would expect the people going to space to be. I didn't know we were there yet. We're random normal people
Yeah.
go to space. So when I see that Katy Perry thing, like I'm intrigued. So I decide to like
Dive
deep,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Dive deep.
Mm.
I've not seen one good comment.
Yeah.
Every post, every TikTok video, like people are bashing these women, and I'm just
Yeah.
in
I-
maybe versus what you think about it.
I think okay. So for context, for guys who don't know, Jeff Bezos, one of the richest men in the world, has a
Amazon
project.
CEO.
He's the Amazon CEO.
Yep.
He has a project where he wants to take tourists to space.
For 11 minutes.
Yeah, for 11.
minutes?
Yeah, for some
11,
for a
12,
brief
11 minutes,
period.
The whole
So-
flight is actually 11 minutes.
That means
Yeah,
you're
from-
in space
really?
for like
Just it's a very short,
you're
yeah.
in space for like 3 minutes or 4.
So he had a like a pilot sort of flight where on it there were a number of babes. There was Katy Perry, there was his own wife,
I
there
think
was
the
King.
CFO
Yeah.
of his company as well.
There was Gail King, there was Lauren Sanchez, and Aisha Bro, a NASA rocket scientist. So these babes went to space and then came back.
In
And when they came
11
back,
minutes.
Katy Perry, kissed the ground and shit and said she's in touch with the
Videos.
world and all these things. So the backlash has been one, they're out of touch with reality, in the sense that going to space is not our most fundamental issue right now. Like there's a lot of shit people are going through. Going to space is a luxury. And then two, you can't go for 11 minutes, come back and feel like,
Okay.
because when she went and kissed the ground, it's like she has been away for
90 days.
You know when the astronauts, the 2 astronauts that were stuck in space for
Yes.
9 months,
Yeah.
nobody kissed the ground.
Yeah, nobody said shit.
And they were stuck in
Perry.
real
But
deep space.
Astronauts. No, listen.
How was she supposed to do that?
Let me
She
tell
ought to do
you.
something out of
First
the
of
box.
all, those astronauts could not, because apparently like came back and they were like disgruntled.
Okay,
their
like-
their
okay,
veins
like-
are over
okay, like
bones, over
spit on the
joints
ground
and
or
all
something.
that. I don't know. They didn't have the luxury to
But-
do that. But I understand Katy Perry to come down and like you don't have to be there for 20
Yeah,
months.
it's not. It's
I
a
think-
once in a lifetime
Yeah, like
experience.
it's
Yeah,
let me tell you, I
It
would
was.
jump
yeah, it
Now
the
you
was.
can pay for it.
opportunity. I would jump to the opportunity to go to space. Like I don't have to be there for 9 months to understand
Just a few minutes.
what I have. Like I have to just see the environment, because when you're here, you're looking at trees, you're looking at crops, you're breathing fresh air,
Yeah.
Like there's a phaser to look at. You get my
Mutuzo.
point.
Yeah.
Fast forward.
You'll be there for 1 minute and like you look around
Yeah.
and realize it's just space.
Yeah.
And you appreciate what you have on earth. So I do not understand why people are so mad that when she got out of that whatever, she kissed the ground. I mean, like you don't have to be up there for like months. You just have to look around and realize what you have down here.
Obviously, what people don't also realize is, Jeff Bezos was just showing the world that, look, I have this business venture, and he needed influencers. That's what influencers do.
Yeah.
Katy Perry was an influencer for
And
the
you
project.
know how influencers get
Right?
bashed.
Yes, they get bashed a lot. But his project was successful. For him as him, the world knows about this
And I
thing.
can bet he has
Right?
a few bookings now.
Yes, and the other thing
I
is
saw the
Katy
next
Perry.
list, I
Katy
think.
Perry has an upcoming album.
Yeah.
Right?
I
And
think she launched the tour from space.
Yeah, she
the
needed to
butterfly
give
thing.
to have some sort of talkability.
Yeah,
So that means all this was PR.
It all was.
Yeah.
Then
It
let's
all
move
was.
on to something
It all
else.
was. The only challenge is the only
One question though.
Yeah.
As I think all of you guys are influencers, and I keep telling people I don't think I'm an influencer.
No, you
because
are, but
I
go
feel
on.
like an influencer is supposed to actually influence.
Hey, hate.
You get?
Go on, yeah.
So in this event, like this whole space thing, I've not seen one good review about it, besides from the women that actually went to space.
Yeah.
Everyone else is
People have been
bashing them.
bashing it,
Da, da, da.
Yeah.
I want to know that if you hire me to influence for your event, and it's me, Mutuzo, and you know for a fact that me talking about a certain topic, 80% of the time it will have
Backlash, yes.
to it.
Yeah.
So in my head, like even when people if people are hiring me and they want to like talk deeply about whatever they're hiring me about, I usually tell people, unfortunately, I don't
I'm
know
not
if
good
I
for your
can,
brand.
like I'm not good for your brand.
No, but sometimes the talkability is what they want. Like they want people to
You
be
put it
talked.
out
I
there.
feel like
That's it.
Because
unless
you
you're
know,
telling me
there are
that
certain
even
products
the
that-
negative,
Yes.
like because me, I do not know. I am very, very convinced. Like if it said X, that if I talk about something, if I talk about a given topic, chances are very high that people will bash me
Obviously,
more
than
receive it positively.
Yeah.
Not because your brand is
But because
bad
of
or
who you
anything, but
are.
it's because of who
Yeah,
I am.
and sometimes people
No,
want
like,
that.
that's
Talkability
it.
brings numbers.
Sometimes.
I mean, if Kendrick
But, like,
didn't
what
have that
kind of
whole
numbers?
talkability
Is
going
my
on between him
question.
and Drake, I don't think he would have performed at the Super Bowl.
No, my question is what kind of numbers
It doesn't
do
matter.
you want people
Sometimes-
that are bashing your brand or people that are welcoming your brand to
Yeah,
them?
yeah.
You get my point. Like, do
Sometimes-
you want people that now hate? You do like the way we're talking
You
about
can't
hate
tell.
watching.
You
That
can't
you hate
tell.
watching, but also you hate everything that comes.
Sometimes,
with
sometimes,
them.
and let me tell you this is something that I've learned over time, yeah? That sometimes a brand wants you to be on their project, not because they want more business, but they want more people to hear about them, right? And one way people hear about them is if Mutuzo has tweeted some shit and whatever. There's a word that you've mentioned in that tweet.
Yeah.
People are going to go and Google that word
Deadbeat.
for the first time. Yeah, people are going to be like, what is the meaning of deadbeat? And sometimes all they want is those numbers of people
Yeah.
Googling what
Yeah.
is deadbeat. And that's all they want.
So you guys can actually give me your
You see
names.
that?
I was chasing them away
You
because
see,
I'm trying to
do not
be-
chase them. Do
No,
not chase
but you
them.
also have a lot on your plate. For
Mutuzo,
now.
away from those
Yeah, we need
ladies.
to move on.
Away from those ladies. So
Some disposables.
some of you don't know. Some of you don't know this, but you get me TikTok. Eh? I'm going to delete that app. So
Good
there's
luck.
this
Good
guy.
You
luck.
cannot.
This
Good
guy
luck
comes
cannot.
online and he tells people he needs advice. Every time he goes to work, he gets a huge headache, like an intense headache. He can't work. When he leaves work and goes back home, he's fine. He's in Dubai. So he sent it to a TikTok influencer to post it and tell people like, I'm looking for a solution. Please help me. Blood. Like a day later, the person responsible for those headaches goes on TikTok and posts videos and says, omutwe gujja kuluma mpaka nga nfudde. Okay, until she dies, he's going to suffer because of what he put her through. Bruh. Like you guys think you hate watch? You think you hate watch?
Shit.
When I went onto these videos,
active hate watching, man.
when I went onto these videos, I realized Kampala women are hot. and they are all hate watching their exes. You would think the crowds would be on the side of the man who was bewitched. Yeah.
Wait, guys.
Funny enough, everyone was in the comment section asking the best. Drop the connection. Who was it? How much is it? Where should we get it from?
Guys want to send headaches.
And these are not guys, it was girls asking.
What
They're
the
like,
fuck?
yo,
They're like,
whatever
hook us
you
up.
used, send us.
Guys, the man was bewitched to have headaches.
Now, like, it can't work. Why are you laughing? Are you seeing what I'm saying?
Women.
Hate watching exes.
No, not just random headaches while at work. So this guy starts his day probably at 7, and he gets to work and things are like.
We should actually end the pod here. We should actually end it here.
Easter
I
is
swear.
here, guys.
Let's end it here.
First wait.
Faizo, let's end it here. Let's not forget.
I worked a witch doctor.
To straight.
I know.
Any specific ex you want to?
No. This is not
Shock a
about
little
my
bit.
ex or any ex. Because
the line is there.
The line is there, but this is not about any of my exes. But I am hate watching, and the problem is I am hate watching politically. I cannot beat these guys. Okay, they have money.
Yeah, they're stronger than you.
They are stronger than me, so I cannot beat them. But do you know what I can do? Bewitch their asses.
I think we should end the pod here.
Can you take your witch
I think
ass
we should
back to
chill.
the seat?
Faizo, we should chill it
Let
here.
me ask something.
We should chill it
So
here.
does that mean if I start talking,
You witch.
if I wait,
But whenever you enter
Which is, let me
parliament,
even use your mic. My mic is done.
okay.
Does that mean when I start seeing a girl in Kampala, and all of a sudden I start getting headaches? Okay, the mic is
You
on the
quaking
ground.
at them.
and all of a sudden I start getting headaches. Should that be a red flag?
Yeah, it should.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Guys,
should.
I'm not kidding. My
For witchcraft
enemies-
is a huge red flag.
But man, no.
My enemies, I cannot beat them naturally. The
So
way
you use
so-
African AI.
Exactly. We use every time you enter parliament. Okay? Every time you enter parliament,
Headache.
cannot sit in there because they
Guys, we're supposed to do something for Easter, but
Guys, we should let it go.
Wait.
Faizo,
We
Faizo.
are not. She said, wait.
Time.
Wait. Let me bring this back to somewhere else. You know the Forbes list came out. 3,000 people. There were only 23 Africans.
They were bewitched.
And people,
Headaches are real, bro.
and people were making fun of Africa. And I said, guys, they should rate us in the things we are good at. Like witchcraft. You see this shit of Jeff Bezos is arguing with Elon Musk. What?
That's
You're
what I was saying.
bewitched.
But no, I will never be an advocate for witchcraft, you guys. No.
Me?
We need to have witchcraft Olympics.
Mutuzo would win. I think
Like
Mutuzo
you come and do your
want to
shit.
win.
Mutuzo would be a judge.
Like I will make
Yes.
his dick go on your head. You know what I'm saying? It's me.
But guys,
Oh,
before
wait,
we close off,
I
I
will
have a
make
question.
But you know, if they make your dick go on your head, that means you have to look for the guy,
Like-
so that they put your woman's nanny on the head.
But also that means you get head twice.
How? We only have one.
No, as in
A win is a win.
You won't believe this, but that's the one story that made me fear witchcraft. That whole thing, because growing up, they used to tell us, if you sleep with another man's wife, they
The
will,
thing will
the
go
thing-
here.
you'll wake up and the dick is.
those are theories to help you
But
not
guys,
be adulterous.
So does
or
that mean
fornicate.
now that you don't have any?
Now what do you think? Now that you know better, have you proved it right or
Have you
wrong?
slept with anyone?
Guys, hold on. As we are ending the pod, I have a question for you guys. Very random. Off
Make it
topic
about
from what we're
Easter.
talking.
No, it's okay. It doesn't matter. What
Okay,
matter?
I
Doesn't
can
matter.
make it about Easter. As we are ending the pod.
Yeah.
As Jesus is dying for us on the cross.
Bambi,
and
the surgery
that
had
is
to.
me making it about Easter. As Jesus is dying for us on the cross and resurrecting. And by the way, on Monday, I will be a brand new person because Jesus has died on the cross and all my sins have been washed away.
Okay,
So,
go on, go on.
You're my ex, what?
Forgotten.
God has
Who
taken
turned
them.
But
Then
ex never fool. Go on.
What is your one red flag that you cannot take in a relationship?
In a relationship.
Yeah.
Hate watch.
Actually, before you become,
If you hate
before
watch,
you enter the relationship, like you're in the
and let me
talking
tell you why.
stage.
Yeah.
head
Talking
watching.
stage, yeah?
No.
Like Mutuzo Mutuzo, like me, now you're a red flag.
Yeah.
You get, because I know if
Yeah.
I leave, you're
Yeah.
going to bewitch me. You get, like, it's happening.
Because you will
reach
leave.
work and you get headache.
I don't
But
know
like, for real,
where that
Red
is
flag.
the
What's your red
devil,
flag?
you know, being a better version than the
Actually-
next, so you don't know.
Actually, not in a relationship,
But
in
just
like
generally.
that talking stage,
Yeah.
where if you see this thing
Then it's a no.
in a person,
Yeah.
it ends there.
For me, my red flag is I don't like people who have shallow conversations. Hi, how was your day? Hi.
Meanwhile, he's
I don't
on a
like
podcast
those.
called
Yeah.
Nothing Serious.
Yeah. I don't like shallow conversations. So for me, if we are, for example, if I and I do this a lot because I love music a lot. If I send a babe a song, right? I'm like, listen to this song, and she doesn't say anything about it. That's a fat red flag
Thank you.
for me.
What if she doesn't have data?
Now that is
No, that's even a red flag.
even redder. That's even redder.
That is dark red.
Now burgundy.
What is dark red? Burgundy. That's maroon.
At least
This
text
colour,
Pfizer to send you data from Airtel.
That's
I will let
What's
data.
your red flag?
Yeah.
If she's not reciprocating the same energy, for me it's about energy. And I'll pick an example of the recurring speaker. Because I'm a guy of sending some crazy shit. Like
Yeah.
when I see some crazy shit on
Like
TikTok,
it's a nice TikTok
each
you
day
send.
I've been sending you some shit.
Yeah,
Bro. You gotta
yeah,
respond, bro. What the fuck is
yeah.
going on with you? Check it out, man. I mean you, nigga.
No.
I sent you some shit, bro.
Are you two dating?
When?
No, you're not. Like I said, it's some
But are
nigga
you in the
content.
talking stage?
Nah, fuck you.
Fuck you, bro.
Fuck your shit.
Anyway, so if the energy is not the same, I'm like the guy always cracking the jokes.
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
don't reciprocate. You don't send me any
I'm the
good
guy
shit.
of I'm the guy coming up with the plans. Let's talk here. Let's meet up here. Let's grab this.
Man.
For me, bro, it's
Yes.
over. Like
Yeah.
if you don't meet the same energy,
You've got
no matter
to
how
put in
gorgeous
some
you
work
are,
also.
yeah.
What's your red flag?
So what's your red flag?
I forgot.
This man has been in a
Okay,
relationship.
yeah.
You've been in a relationship
This
for way too
motherfucker,
long.
he doesn't even
that
know
he
what
doesn't know what the
Yeah.
red flag is. It's
He
like,
just
shit,
says
all I
green
see is
flags.
green. All I see is
All I
green.
see-
I'm
All I
not
say
even,
is
I'm not even
green,
lying.
bro,
If you
bro.
put me in front of a woman now too,
Bro.
Yeah.
it would give me a hard time.
Yeah. Hey, what?
No, listen.
Hey.
Me don't want this to happen to Faisal. Honey, we need a weekend of where Faisal actually gets to.
Fuck your shit. Mama, listen. Listen.
That's a refresher course.
But
That's
I
a
know.
refresher course.
Asoka tuwa kakade cafe because she might accept kakade na akalia.
Oh, guys,
My,
You want to give us money on set?
give
It's
us
for
the
after.
money.
we'll do that after.
Yeah.
But
Another. Yeah.
So you guys, by the way, I'm shocked that you guys are deep like that.
Fuck you, honey.
No, like
Fucking
for
chill
real.
with that
Like
shit.
you guys are deep.
What's your red
You
flag?
What's your
want-
issue? What's your
red
issue?
flag? Lastly.
Burgundy.
That thing she's wearing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way,
That-
this is my favorite color.
Yeah.
So
It's
I'll
a lovely.
most likely miss a lot of red flags.
Yeah.
But this is I have two very strict
Yeah.
red flags.
Okay.
One, if you're short.
Problems.
No, like I genuinely will not. Actually, if you're short, you know how like there's those red flags you find out like
Later.
in the course of the talking stage, or sometimes even when you start dating. If you're short, don't even
So
even
half of
try.
Kampala men are out.
Don't even
What's the other
try.
red flag?
My second red
My second.
I mean, good thing she's also my red flag.
And so it's okay.
My second red flag is kindness. And when I say kindness, I do not believe men that are kind to me. Because in my head, I am convinced that... No, listen.
Telling me you're going to
No,
earn
no.
60 million.
Go on.
much.
Go on.
No, listen. If you're kind to me, in my head, I am convinced that you are convinced that you're supposed to be kind to me. Okay? So
Okay.
that's not the kindness I look out for. Oh, you're nice to me. You're sending me flowers, money.
No,
blah, blah,
yeah,
blah,
he's
blah.
doing it
That's not
because
the
you're his person.
Exactly. You're doing it for
So you
me
want
because
more
you're
than
So you want
obligated.
kindness to
Kindness.
other people.
Now, if we go to a restaurant
Oh.
and you shout at a waitress, we're
Oh,
done.
I see.
If we go somewhere and you shout at
I
you're
thought she was going to
rude.
say if they
So
don't take
that's
the
now the
waitress.
other half of
No,
Kampala men. All
you're
of them are
rude
gone.
to Faisal. I mean, you're not rude to me. You're sweet to me, and like.
But
you're-
then rude to the
but
other
you're
person.
rude to Faisal. We are done.
We shouldn't
got-
have asked Michelle
No,
our
no,
red list.
Yeah, because
it's-
By the way,
it's
for
crazy.
me, there's so many things that I will ignore. Kindness is not something that I can ignore because my head is convinced that for me, you being kind to me, you're obligated.
It's it must,
to
As
be
we end
that.
as we end
So
the-
guys,
the minute
be
that
be
was
kind
changed.
enough.
Be kind.
Remember to
as we end the
subscribe.
pod, let
Yeah.
me tell you guys a fun fact. Yeah. Fun fact, when we started the pod, my boy was in Luera. They were just beginning Luera.
Luera. Huh?
How long have we shot?
But to say,
An hour and what?
Yeah.
An hour and what?
Like an hour and like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
40 minutes? Gone out of Luera.
They've just gone out of Luera.
And so that's the Easter tip we are giving you guys. If you're traveling, you're going up country, you're using that word with Luera.
tell people to subscribe.
The runtime is-
It's coming to 130 minutes. Subscribe.
Happy Easter!
Happy
Fuck
Easter,
my voice.
guys! Yeah, happy Easter, guys!
Fucking hell.
Don't drink and
I
drive.
love you.
Unprotected sex.
loves you. Even us, we love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
We are done.